everybody, it's the Kai&Co system, and today's video is the long requested and long awaited Meet the Alters video. So Mary, Alfie, and Sebastian have all recorded their Meet the Alters intro videos, which I asked them to do a long time ago, but they finally did it, so I guess I can't really complain. And I decided that I would do one as well. I know I already kind of did this in our channel intro video, which you can find at the top of our page, or if you scroll all the way down to the bottom of our videos, it's the very first one. But I think things have changed a little bit maybe, because I have fused with quite a few alters since then, so I'm just gonna redo it. My name is Kai. That's actually technically a nickname, but that's the name that I go by all the time, so Kai. I'm 18, almost 19. My role in the system, I am the host of the system. My favorite color is green. It's not really a specific shade. I like most shades of green, but more foresty colors because that's why I like the color green so much. It reminds me of nature. My sexuality, I am pansexual, and I'm also gender fluid. Today I just happen to be feeling pretty masculine, which is why I'm dressed more masculinely. My pronouns, I use any pronouns, but generally I use she and they pronouns. My physical description, I pretty much relate to this body. I think I'm the only alter who really does, especially since I cut our hair. It feels better. On the days that I'm feeling feminine, I do kind of miss our longer hair, but recently I've been feeling more masculine or non-binary than feminine, so it's fine. Things I like. I like a lot of things. I like singing and dancing. I'm not good at it at all, and I'll probably never post a dancing video because I'm not graceful. I'm very uncoordinated, but I do like to dance. I like singing, I like music, I like playing guitar, I like writing music as well as listening to it and singing it. I like reading. Some of my favorite book series are The Inheritance Cycle and The Maze Runner and Harry Potter. Those are like my top 3 probably. I really like animals, so I really like our job because, you know, it's animal based. I like apothecary medicine. That's something I've been getting into more recently. I really like psychology and educating people. That's kind of my goal for this channel, is to destigmatize mental disorders and educate people more on them, because I think that there are a lot of mental disorders that are unfortunately highly stigmatized, especially like DID, because people don't really understand it very well. And when there's misunderstanding, that's where the stigma comes in, because people have these preconceived notions and ideas of what these mental disorders are like, and they're wrong, which is okay, but they need to educate themselves or be educated so that they don't make the mistake of being offensive or hurting somebody by misunderstanding. My dream job kind of ties in with the things that I like. I like animals, and that is why I work where I work. I don't know if I would say where we work now is my dream job. I actually don't really know what my dream job is. I've been kind of debating about it recently, because in reality I don't really know. I'm playing with the idea of being a wildlife rehabilitator, and I would also like, or I think the idea of doing this is cool, like to be in the FBI, specifically in the behavioral analysis unit, or I'm blanking on the actual name of it, but it's something along the lines of violent crimes against children or something like that, that unit. I think that working in either of those would be really cool, but I also know that I can never do that because of mental disorders such as DID, among others, because they could cause a lapse in judgment, and that's not really safe, and that could be problematic. So I can never go into the FBI, but I think the idea of it would be really cool, because that would be a good way to help people. But where we work now, which is a vet clinic and boarding and daycare facility, I really do enjoy that. I enjoy working where we work. My religion, I don't really consider myself to have a religion. I used to be Christian, but I've found a lot of toxicity in that religion, and I don't mean that to offend anybody, and I'm sorry if it does, but in our case, in our experience, Christianity has been very toxic for us. It has caused trauma, or is tied into a lot of trauma that we have, so I'm not Christian anymore. I guess I'm agnostic. I don't think I believe in a god or gods plural. I do practice witchcraft, like healing witchcraft, mostly with like crystals and candles. Ties in kind of with the apothecary stuff that I like to do, and a little bit of divination stuff, and I've been doing that for like 5 years now. I've been the most drawn to that because I like nature so much, and that ties in very heavily with nature. It's kind of a respect for nature and working with nature type of thing. But I wouldn't necessarily consider that my religion, because there's not any kind of worship that happens. I actually don't know the definition of religion, so I guess maybe it is, but yeah, I think I'd consider myself more agnostic than religious in a witchcraft sense. And just because I don't want people to have misconceptions about that, it's not Satan worship. It's not, I'm not a pagan. I don't worship any kind of deities. For me, it's being in tune with nature and working with nature and healing and that sort of thing. My favorite food, I don't necessarily have one. I like a lot of foods. I think maybe sushi. I also like mac and cheese and pizza. I eat those a lot though. But I guess sushi, because I can't think of anything else. I also have a sweet tooth. I eat a lot of candy and things that I shouldn't eat so much of. Oops. So that is me. Those are my answers for those things. I'd also like to say that I was kind of close still when Alfie and Sebastian did their videos, so I kind of messed with their voices. I've noticed that happens if someone is fronting who has a very distinct voice and I'm still close. My accent or my voice kind of modifies theirs, like what theirs would be normally if I weren't close. It changes if I am close. So Alfie's accent is normally thicker than it was in his video, but because I was close, it kind of dulled it, I guess, watered it down, if you will. And then for Sebastian's voice is way deeper than that normally, but because I was so close, it made it a little bit higher than it normally would be. So without further ado, I know all of you have been looking forward to this for a while. Enjoy the introductions by Alfie, Sebastian, and Mary. Alright, I don't think I set this up right. It's fine. My name's Alfie and I'm the primary protector of our system. I don't have an exact age. I'm around 28, 30, somewhere in there. A lot of us don't really have exact ages, and I'm one of them. Kai's written down like a bunch of questions, or like, I don't know, things I'm supposed to say. I don't have a nickname, don't have an age. Already said I'm the primary protector. I used to be the physical protector, and then I was also like an emotional protector, but as time went by I had more responsibilities, so I just take the role of primary protector. I don't actually have a favourite colour. I know that's weird, but I don't care. I don't really have a preference. I just kind of, I don't really care. Right, and then my sexuality, I'm pansexual. It's not like I'm ever going to date, because Kai's the only one that dates. She's the host, but if I were, like, if I did have my own body, I'm pansexual. Right, and then physical description. In the inner world, obviously, like, I look the same as Kai externally. I'm a bit taller, I am muscular, I'm pretty buff in the inner world. I've got darker skin in this, I'm not this pale. I've got really long hair, a bit like what the hair was like before Kai cut it. It is more of a caramel colour, and it's got kind of like natural highlights in it. I don't actually have very much body dysmorphia when I'm fronting. Like, I know a lot of the other alters do, especially like Sebastian and like the littles, but I don't really have that. I don't really care, honestly. If I'm looking at myself or like looking at the body in a mirror, then I feel it a bit, but otherwise I don't really care. I'm here to protect this body, whether it's mine or not. My dream job, I ain't really thought about that much. I mean, I think it would be cool to be a bodyguard. I'm already a protector. That would be like, I guess, the equivalent. I don't know. Kai says I'd be a good bouncer, like at a bar, I guess. That would be fun. I do like animals. I like our job now. I helped out a bit with the job that we had last before we moved, and like that was pretty fun. I didn't front a lot, but I'm around a lot. I'm pretty close a lot to make sure everything's like going okay, and I liked it. I like the job now. It's fine. I like the animals. I don't really have a preference on much. I just am here, and I just do what I need to do, deal with what I need to deal with. So I guess I'd be a bodyguard. Right, and then she wants me to say things I like. I like beanies. I like hats. That's like my jam. I like animals. I don't have a music preference. I don't really care. Again, I'll listen to like anything that's on. I'm just here to protect the body, protect Kai. I like to have a good time. I like to party. I'm a social alter as well. So I like to interact and like, I don't know, have fun. I like to have a good time. I legitimately can't think of anything else that I like. It's not that I don't like things, I'm not picky. I don't have like specific preferences. Most of the time I'll just kind of go with whatever is happening and it's fine with me. I like to think I'm a funny person as well, so like I like making people laugh. That makes me happy to make other people happy. So I like that, I guess. And then religion, I don't have a religion. I'm agnostic, atheist, whatever. I don't really know the difference, to be honest. I don't really care. I don't believe in God. Favourite food? I don't think I have one. Again, I don't really have a preference. I like hot dogs and crisps. And I like just about anything. Again, not picky, don't really have a preference. I'll eat whatever. I know one time when I was fronting, I had oh my god, what was it? I think it was called a hobo dinner, and it had like vegetables and I think it had sausage in it as well, which I'm not supposed to eat because Kai wants us to be vegetarian, but I ate some. I had a bunch of stuff in it. It was good. I like that. That's all she's written down for me to say about myself. So I guess that's all I've got to do. So goodbye, I guess. My name is Sebastian. Some of the other alters call me Seb. I'm 17. I'm a trauma holder. My favorite color is blue. I'm gay. My favorite food is muffins. And in the inner world, I am tall and lanky, I guess. And I have curly, dark hair, like dark brown, and brown eyes. I don't have a religion or a dream job. I like muffins and music. I like Cave Town and Panic at the Disco and 21 Pilots and Fall Out Boy. And that's it, I guess. I don't want to be here. I'm only doing this because Kai asked me to. But I don't like fronting. I don't like being in this body because it's not mine. I don't belong here. Hello, my name is Mary and I am the maternal protector in our system. A lady never says her age, so I won't be telling you how old I am today. My favourite colour is blue, not quite like this shirt, more like the colour of the sky. My sexuality, I am straight. I am a Christian woman. A bit more about my role in the system. I take care of the littles and I front if someone needs help, such as cooking or baking. I do quite enjoy doing those things. Or if someone is physically hurt, I can help out with that. Physical description, in the inner world, I'm a bit more short and round, a bit rounder than this body. I have long straight brown hair that I usually wear up in a bun to keep it out of the way. I prefer to wear a blue dress with an apron because I do like to be in the kitchen and cook with the littles, bake with the littles. They love doing that. They love helping out with the kitchen stuff that I do. For dream job, I think I would like to be a nanny or maybe a teacher for small children. Although I would also like to open a bakery. I think that would be quite fun. I like old films and I like to cook and bake and play with children, if you couldn't guess already. I like helping people and taking care of people, making sure people are healthy and happy. I like the idea of crocheting or knitting, although I must admit I've never done it. I also like gardening. I find it quite enjoyable as well. And then for my favourite food, any home cooked meal I quite enjoy. I in particular like to bake fresh bread, so perhaps I'd say my favourite food is fresh baked bread, or maybe a nice pastry. Those are all of the questions Kai has written down for me to answer, so I hope you all are having a lovely day and doing well. Alright, so that's everything for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed meeting Alfie, Sebastian, and Mary. I also noticed that everybody wore blue for their alter intro videos. For some reason, Alfie wore his blue button-up, Mary wore a blue turtleneck, and Sebastian wore a blue sweater, I think, or sweatshirt or something like that. And then I just happened to be wearing a blue crop top today. So that was completely a coincidence, and I think that that's really funny that we all wore blue and nobody discussed it. It wasn't planned or anything like that. So I hope you all are amused by that as much as I am. If you have any other questions that you'd like them to answer, please comment them down below. You can also comment if there's anybody else in the system that you want to meet, or if you want another video like this, comment that below as well. And if you have any other video ideas that you would like to see us make, please comment those as well. You can also check out the links to our other social medias in the description below. Please like and subscribe for more videos in the future, and please turn that notification button on so you know when we upload. Bye everybody!